Unit 7, Section 6, last section of this unit, I think. Angles of elevation and depression, okay? Keywords in there is elevate, elevation go up. Depression, when you're depressed, you're feeling down. Depression is down. They're all from a frame of reference. That's the main thing you need to remember. So when looking up to an object, it's the angle of elevation. It's formed by an observer's line of sight and a horizontal line. So here you are. That's you in your little lime shirt. Your eyes go this way horizontally, forming a nice right angle here, and your line of sight is upwards. So that's elevated, like elevators go up, okay? Draw and label a diagram. You must draw. You must label. Then solve for the missing part, round to the nearest tenth. Casey sights the top of an 80-foot tall lighthouse. So, let's see. I don't want to draw my lighthouse here. Okay. And it's a lighthouse on top. Shiny, shiny. Very good. Casey's down here. Very good. We know that this thing is 84 feet tall. And the angle of elevation that is being created, okay, is 58 degrees. If Casey is 6 feet tall, so this is 6 feet, and that's where Casey's eyeballs are. Okay, how far is he standing from the base of the lighthouse? So we want X, and the problem is we need to know this part. It's not 84, because 84 is from the ground up, but Casey's 6 feet, and his eyeballs are 6 feet high. So that means we got to take 6 off of this. So this is actually 78 on this piece. So if we draw this a little bit better, this is 78. We don't know this part, and that part's 58 degrees, and that's where Casey's little eyeballs are looking at the top. So we've got opposite, we've got adjacent, because this is always the hypotenuse. It's across from the 90. So we just have to find that side. Well, finding a side, that's the arc of them, and we have opposite and adjacent, so we're going to need x equals opposite OA, tangent, TOA, arc tan of 70. Oh, sorry, I lied to that. We have the degrees, so we can put that in here, 58 degrees. And that equals the opposite, 78 over, we don't know. Do the one ratio switch. 78 divided by the tangent of 58 degrees. So x is approximately, need my calculator. Let's see, 78 divided by the tangent of 58, 48.7 degrees away. This is, and we're going to need that anyway, so we're just going to shrink and do halvesies. This is where geometry gets its most application a lot of the time, is using the trig to figure out a side that you don't know based on the angle, or using the side you know to figure out the angle. You do it in construction, you do it in all these real life situations right here. It works kind of like that. All right, so let's look at number 2. The angle of elevation from a kicker's foot on the football field. So we've got a kicker. There's the football. There's the field. And let's see. Put this little helmet on here, right? Okay. Football field to the top of the goalpost bars is 17 degrees. So if we got the goalpost bars, we're going up here to the very top. That's 17 degrees. Makes a 90-degree angle. Okay. Oh, but it's from his foot. So let's adjust our drawing here. From his foot to the top, that's 17 degrees. If he is standing 131 feet away from the base of the goalpost, how tall this way is the goalpost? So that's going to be the opposite. This is going to be the adjacent. This is going to be the hypotenuse. This is where our 90 goes, up that way. Okay, so how far up there? So we've got OA again, the tangent of, whoops, not equals, 17 degrees equals opposite x over adjacent 131. So multiply by 131 both sides. X is going to be approximately 131. Whoop. I don't need you. Go away. 131. And the tangent of 17 makes it 40.1 feet tall. Okay. Go ahead and give it a pause. Try number 3 and number 4. Let's see how you do. All right, let's go for it. Here we go. Leah's mom is standing at the bottom of a slide on the playground. Okay, so here's, let's see. I know I probably shouldn't put her in a skirt, but I'm going to put her in a skirt. This is mom. She's got long hair. Yay. And there's a slide, and it's going to have a ladder. Okay. So she is standing at the bottom of the slide at the playground, ready for Leah to slide down. If the angle of elevation from the bottom of the slide to the top is 46 degrees, okay, so we're going to go from here to there, 46 degrees, and the slide has a vertical height of 9 feet, 9 feet this way because it's vertical. Find the length of the slide. Okay, so the slide, I drew my slide bad. Let's do that. So there's my slide. It's just a straight angle. It's not one of those fun loopy ones. Okay. So how long is the slide? Well, this one's the hypotenuse. It's across from the 90. This one's the opposite. So we have OA. So we're going to do the sine of 46 equals 9 divided by x. We're going to do the 1 ratio swap. So x equals 9 divided by the sine of 46. So x approximately, how long is that slide? Let's see, 9 divided by the sine of 46 degrees. It is 12.5 feet-ish long. Okay. Number 4, dog is standing 5 feet from the base of a tree. So we need a tree. Okay. And we need a dog. Tail. There we go. He is standing 5 feet from the base of the tree, looking up at a cat that has climbed 16 feet up the tree. Okay, so we need a cat up here, and we got pointy ears, whiskers, right? Longer tail. And the cat is 16 feet up. So what is the angle of elevation of that cat? Well, we have opposite. We have adjacent. Okay, so that's tangent. So we're going to do x equals the arctangent of opposite 16 over 5. 6, I promise. So x is approximately, punks, arctan, 16 divided by 5. 72.6 feet. That's, sorry, not feet. It's angle, right? Degrees. 72.6 degrees angle of elevation. That's what we're looking at there. Now, depression. Angle of depression is looking down. Like when you're depressed, you're feeling down. Depression is down. Okay. So sight line from where you're looking, and then the line of sight downwards this way. Okay. That's what we're talking about here. Right? The angle of depression is congruent to the angle of elevation because they are alternate interior angles. Okay. So if this, let's see, where's my thing? If the angle of depression is this angle in here, there's also now an angle of elevation. I'll go with greeny. On the opposite side of that, because the swimmer in this case is looking upwards, whereas the lifeguard person is looking downwards. So there's, depending, it's all, depression and elevation are all a matter of perspective of where you're looking from. Okay, what is your perspective? Draw and label a diagram, then solve the missing part, round to the nearest tenth. A lifeguard is sitting on a platform. Okay, well, we just had that. So here's a platform. Wearing shorts, right? Lifeguard. Yay, saving lives. Okay, looking down at a swimmer in the water. So here's my swimmer in the water. And he's looking down at him. Okay, so boom. There's my 90. Okay, if the lifeguard's line of sight is 8 feet above the ground, so if we are 8 feet high, if the angle of depression of the swimmer is 18 degrees, how far away is the swimmer from the lifeguard? So we want this one. We don't want directly to him. We want from here. We want from here to there, which is this line. We want that X. This one's opposite. This one's adjacent. So we have OA. So we've got the tangent of 18 equals 8 divided by X. Do the 1-ratio swap. X equals 8 divided by the tangent of 18. So X is approximately, let's find out how far. 8 divided by the tangent of 18 degrees. He is 24.6 feet away from the lifeguard. Couldn't think of the word. There we go. Okay. Let's check out another one. A pilot in a helicopter spots a landing pad below. Okay, so I got skid plate. That's my helicopter, right? Helicopter. It's got a bubble, right? So there's my helicopter. Spots a landing pad below, so that's down here. We're going to go helicopter. If the angle of depression is 33, so from here, there is 73 degrees. And the horizontal distance of the pad is 1,200 feet from the pad. What is the altitude? How high is the helicopter? Well, this is opposite. That is adjacent. OA, so that's tangent of 73, equals X over 1,200. So multiply by 1,200 to get rid of it both sides. X is approximately 1,200 times the tangent of 73 degrees. That is 3,925.0 feet high. There you go. This is what we tend to call triangulation. If you've ever heard that term before, they're using the trig to figure it out. Either a squared plus b squared equals c squared or some sort of SOHCAHTOA. All right, give it a pause. Try 7 and 8. Come back. Let's see how you did. All right, a building A is 480 feet tall. Building B, is 654 feet tall. That's a 4, not a 5. 54 feet tall up to the top. These are really bad drawings. Let's put these somewhere else so we can see what we're doing here. Okay, so building A, 480 feet tall. Building B, 654 feet tall. Perfect. The angle of depression from the top of building B to the top of building A is 42 degrees. So if we go from here, there's my 90, that way, 42 degrees. How far apart are the buildings? Apart would be this part. Okay. And we can figure out this part because 654 and 480 makes up, we just got to find the difference in their heights. 4 minus 0 is 4. Can't do that, so we're going to borrow. 15 minus 8 is 7. 5 minus 4 is 1. So this is 174 feet. This is also opposite, which makes this adjacent. OA, so the tangent of 42, that's a 4, I promise, equals opposite 174 over, we don't know, Do that one ratio switch. X equals 174 divided by the tangent of 42. So x is approximately, that's 2, 174. Need to divide. Should have been a 4. Let's back it up. There we go. The tangent of 42 degrees. That's 193.2 feet separated. One more. Zach is standing at the top of a lookout tower and spots a water fountain below. So he's, I don't know, up on a lookout tower. There he is. And he spots a water fountain below. So some sort of a water fountain. Okay, so looking this way, looking that way. There's my 90 to the fountain. The lookout tower is 75 feet tall, and the angle of depression, so that's a 75 over here. The angle of depression is 28 degrees. What is the horizontal distance between Zach and the water fountain? So left to right, horizontal. This is opposite. This is adjacent. Opposite and adjacent is TOA, tangent. So the tangent of 28 degrees equals opposite, 75 over we don't know how far. Do that one ratio switch. X equals 75 over the tangent of 28. So x is approximately, let's see, 75 divided by the tangent of 28, 141.1 feet away. And that's angle of depression and angle of elevation. All you have to do for those is make sure you know if you're looking up or looking down. It's all about perspective.